Hello everyone, welcome to the Jeet Show. I'm Jeet, your host, your English learning partner and your friend on this journey to better English. Today we have something truly special. We are going to dive deep, really deep, into the world of artificial intelligence or AI. And as always, this isn't just about the topic, it's about helping you practice and improve your English through real conversation, natural speaking, and rich vocabulary. And joining me is a wonderful guest, Rosie. Rosie is an AI expert who has spent more than a decade working on AI systems and teaching people about how AI affects our world. Rosie, welcome to the Jeet Show.
Hi, Jeet. Hi, everyone. I'm really happy to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me. I hope today's conversation will help everyone understand AI better and, of course, practice English at the same time.
Absolutely. And to all our listeners, as always, listen carefully. Focus on pronunciation, vocabulary, how we build sentences, and if you can, pause and repeat what we say. Shadow our sentences. Speak out loud. That's the best way to learn. So Rosie, let's begin. Before we even get into the advantages or disadvantages of AI, I think it's important to understand, where did it all begin? Could you tell us about the discovery and history of AI?
Sure, Jeet. And I love that we're starting here because many people think AI is a new thing, like something from the last few years. But actually, the idea of AI has been around for a very long time. In fact, it goes back to ancient myths and stories. People have always dreamed of creating machines or objects that could think or act like humans. You see this in ancient Greek myths, for example, with mechanical servants or statues that come to life. But in terms of modern history, AI as a scientific field started in the 1950s. A group of scientists and mathematicians began to seriously explore the question, can we create machines that can think? One of the key moments was in 1956 at a conference at Dartmouth College in the US. This is often called the birth of AI as a field. A group of researchers, including John McCarthy, Marvin Minsky, and others, met to discuss how machines might be made to simulate intelligence. John McCarthy is actually the person who coined the term artificial intelligence.
That's fascinating. So the term AI is from 1956?
Yes, that's right. And at that time, there was so much excitement. People believed that with the right programming, machines would soon be able to do things like play chess, solve puzzles, translate languages, maybe even think creatively.
Wow! And did they succeed right away?
Well, that's the thing. The early years of AI were filled with hope, but progress was slow. In the 1960s and 1970s, people realized that making machines that could truly think was much harder than they expected. There were some successes, like AI programs that could play games or solve simple math problems, but many challenges too. Then, in the 1980s and 1990s, AI research went through ups and downs. Sometimes funding dried up because the progress didn't match the promises. We call this an AI winter.
AI winter? That's a new term for me.
It means a period when people lost faith in AI, so funding and interest dropped. But the field kept going, and with the rise of faster computers and more data, especially in the 2000s, AI began to grow again. And today, thanks to machine learning, deep learning, and powerful computers, AI has reached a level where it really is part of our daily lives.
That's a great history lesson, Rosie. I think many of us didn't realize that AI's journey is so long.
Yes, AI didn't appear overnight. It's the result of decades of work.
So now that we understand where AI came from, let's talk about how AI helps us today. Rosie, could you share some of the biggest advantages of AI in simple terms for our English learners?
Of course, I think one of the biggest advantages of AI is efficiency. AI helps us do things faster and often more accurately. Let's take healthcare as an example. AI systems can analyze medical images like X-rays or MRIs and help doctors find diseases like cancer early. This can save lives.
That's amazing.
Another advantage is safety. Think of self-driving cars. They're designed to reduce accidents by removing human errors, like distraction, tiredness, or even drunk driving. Then there's convenience. AI helps in daily life. When Google Maps finds you the best route, or when Netflix recommends a show, or when your phone's assistant answers your question. All that is AI.
It's incredible how AI is everywhere.
Yes, and often we don't even notice it. AI works quietly in the background, helping with things like spam filters in email, fraud detection for banks, or personalized ads.
And how about education?
AI can personalize learning, apps that adjust to your speed, recommend practice exercises, or give feedback instantly.
Our listeners might be using AI right now.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, now let's look at the other side. What are the disadvantages of AI?
AI comes with challenges. The first one people worry about is job loss. When machines can do what people used to do, like in factories or customer service, some jobs disappear.
That's a big fear for many people.
Yes. Another problem is bias. AI systems learn from data. If the data has bias, meaning unfair patterns, the AI will learn those patterns. For example, if an AI hiring tool is trained mostly on male resumes, it might unfairly prefer male candidates.
So the AI reflects our own unfairness.
That's right. And that's why we need to design AI carefully. Another issue is privacy. AI systems often collect a lot of data about what we like, where we go, even what we say. If that data is misused, our privacy is at risk.
I see. And I guess AI can also be used for surveillance.
Yes, in some places, AI is used to monitor people, which can be helpful for safety but can also be a threat to freedom if misused.
That's a lot to think about.
It is.
And now, the big question. Where is AI heading in the future?
I believe AI will continue to grow. We'll see more AI in healthcare, maybe AI systems that can predict diseases even before symptoms appear. We'll see AI in education with smarter tools that truly understand how each student learns. AI might also help tackle big problems like climate change by predicting weather patterns, managing energy use, or protecting endangered animals.
Do you think we'll ever have general AI? Machines that think like humans in all ways?
That's still far off. It's very hard to build machines that have human-level understanding across many areas. But who knows? With enough time and research, maybe one day.
Rosie, I want to pause here so our listeners can practice some vocabulary. Let's repeat some words together. Artificial, intelligence, efficiency, automation, bias, privacy, surveillance, prediction, recognition, creativity.
Good idea. Listeners, say these words aloud. Try to use them in your own sentences.
For example, AI helps improve efficiency. We must protect privacy when using AI. Bias in AI can cause unfair results.
And here's one. AI can help with prediction in weather forecasting.
Rosie, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge today.
Thank you, Jeet. And thank you to everyone listening.
To our audience, keep listening, keep practicing, and keep learning English. Remember, the best way to learn is to practice every day. Speak out loud, shadow us, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. See you next time on The Jeet Show.